I just wanted to make this quick video for you to give you more details and share more on Courage Unleashed. If you've been curious, if you're wondering what it's about, right? I have the actual course pulled up here, and I just wanted to walk you through every step and kind of inform you and share with you what to expect, right? What are you really going to get out of this? Is it really going to help you? Is it a waste of time for you? By the end of this couple minute video, you're really going to get to see if it's for you or not, right? So first here in the module one, I go through the course overview with you, and I share with you what's coming up, what to expect, what kind of transformation to expect by the end of the course, right? And then I go right into the first module, the raw, or the first video, lesson one, or lesson two, so to speak, the raw truth. This is where you have an honest conversation with yourself. This is where you really call yourself out. Let it come to Jesus conversation, right? Where you're brutally honest with you and you face yourself and you really see what's been going on, what you've been doing to your life, to your business, how you've been running things. This is where you really have a chance to be fully honest with you. And in my experiences and with all the clients that I've worked with, no change, no transformation could happen until they went into the truth. Raw, unfiltered, no sugar-coated truth. And once they were able to go into that, then they could take the next step, right? And again, this whole process was created from me going through my own process, and this came out, right? And I walked many clients through this process one-on-one, and I saw the results. I saw the inner changes that were happening from doing this kind of inner work. And I had to make it into a course to get it out there to as many people as possible. Right. Then we go into module two, identifying the central theme. Now, for this one, we're going to bring to light what's been hiding in the unconscious. There's a pattern, there's a story, there's something that's been playing out in your life, in your business, that is keeping you where you're at, that is keeping those limiting beliefs on repeat. Right? For me, it was that I was a failure. I had that on repeat in my mind, and you only really know how much you've gone into things and how much you've actually shifted or released stuff by the result in your life, right? So if you don't have what you want right now, if you're not living your dream, so to speak, like there's an unidentified theme that's playing out, and there's usually two contradicting beliefs that are playing out as well, right? Like I believed I was a failure, and I didn't believe I was a success. So I remember literally writing this, as I was doing this process, bro. I was writing, I believe I'm a failure, right? But I want to be a success. But how can I be a success if I believe I'm a failure? Like it's just, and one of those is going to win at the end of the day. So I help you get the underlying, the theme, so to speak, right? The core central theme of the story, of the belief that you're playing out. Where, and I went even deeper and I realized I was an F up. Right? Like that's how I felt about myself, that I was an F up. And it was because I gave myself this time and space to actually go into me and find out what's going on, bro. Right? It's like you're doing spiritual surgery on yourself. Like you have to identify the central theme so you can see what you're going up against, so you can see what you're facing, right? And then we're going to go into the origin. We're going to find the origin. Where did this pattern, this belief, even this trauma originate from, right? Like this is a deeper journey, bro. Like you got to know where it originated from. You got, right? You got to know where it came from, where it stemmed from, so you can understand it better. So you can finally start to let it go, to heal it, to change it, right? Like for me, my origin was when I was a kid. I got really bad grades and I hated report card day. Oh my gosh, I hated it. And I would come home and I didn't even want to show my parents my report card day. This is like in third and fourth grade. I would get D's. I have, C's. And my parents were paying for me to go to a Catholic school. So they were furious. And my mom would throw these fits and just outbursts. And I felt like an idiot. I felt stupid. I felt dumb. I felt like a failure. And it's like and then there's that part that developed at that time too, of like, I just can't get it right. Right. And all these things, bro, they play out as you get older. You're repeating the same negative emotions that you didn't want to feel as a kid. You're repeating the same negative stories and limiting and decapitating stories that you created as a kid. And until you know where it's from, bro. You just like you're walking with your hand on your face and your eyes. Like you got to find the origin. You have to know where it came from, right? Because once you do, you're going to actually start to feel the emotions that have been suppressed and repressed your whole life, right? And that's the whole point of finding the origin. But you got to know where it came from so you can actually start releasing the emotions attached to it, right? Now we're going to go into, and I take you to module 4, right? My favorite, releasing the BS narrative. You know, that story that you're a loser, that story that no matter what you do is never enough. What's the point of trying? You'll never make it. All these stories, these narratives that are playing out in your mind, they're lies. It's BS. There's a meaning and emotion that you've attached to stuff that you have gone through that made you believe X, Y, Z was true. So we're going to challenge that, right? I was asking myself, am I really a failure? If I was a failure, how would I have done X, Y, and Z, throughout these last 10 years of my life where I thought I was nothing, right? 22 years, or when I was 22, 10 years ago, I thought I was nothing, bro. I thought I never amount to anything. And I've shown myself through pushing myself and having courage. And this is why the course is called Courage Unleashed, because you're unleashing this, bro, to face yourself, to go into yourself, to challenge this BS narrative of who you think you are. And I love this quote by Bob Proctor. He says, somebody that he listened to said, are you really who you pretend to be? Right? Are you really that loser? Are you really that failure? Are you really that fraud that deep down that you've created this belief about yourself, right? I've worked with clients that have shared that. Are you really that lower person, right? That lower image, that lower part of you? Or is there more? Is there another part of you that knows they can be and do anything, that knows they can live the dream, that knows they have a gift, something to offer to the world, right? We're going to challenge you. Once you challenge this belief, when you challenge this narrative, this BS narrative that's playing now, you're going to start to see the flaws. You're going to start to see how untrue this is, bro. Right, I wrote here, it's time to debunk the BS narrative that has whispered falsehoods about who you are. It's not even you and you're believing a lie. I used to say this a lot, like so many of us were living lies because we think we're this less than, slower version of us, and we're not. Are you ready to challenge this? You can see who you actually freaking are, right? And then the final module where we reveal the truth. This is where you actually see who you are. You get to see you're the exact opposite. You thought you were weak, you're actually strong, right? You thought you were insecure, you're actually secure. You thought you couldn't run a business, you thought you weren't an entrepreneur. You find out you actually have it all in you, bro. You're powerful. Like, you get to see your truth. You get to reveal the truth, but these are steps for a reason. So there's steps to this process for a reason, because to get to this truth and actually accept it, actually know that this is really you. You got to go through all this stuff. Going through these uncomfortable emotions, right? That you've been pushing to the side, putting under the rug for so long. Like, once you're able to reveal the truth, you become who you're meant to be, bro. And you start creating a new reality, a new actions, a new beliefs, a new narrative about what's possible for you, man. Don't dream so small, right? Like, this was going to help you actually fall in love back with your dream and seeing that you were right. You have this gift. You have something to offer. You're going to start putting the content out. You're going to start putting your course out. I want to see your course, bro. I want to see your coaching program. I want to see your stuff, your products out there. You're going to start helping at the level you actually want to help, and having that assurance, that courage, that integrity when you're signing the clients, when you're growing your business. And right, like, this is why this course is here. Get you back out there. Heal what's in the way so you can start going all in on your dream, not leaving it on the shelf, right? Heal what's in the way, bro. You're going to start fully immersing yourself in your mission again. You're going to fall back in love with what you're going to be doing what you love to do. Because you're going to be back in the game, right? You're going to be back in the game. Like, I don't care how many times you started and stopped. I don't care how many times you had a failed launch. I don't care, bro. This is going to help you get back out there. Start taking those steps again, right? Because it's not the external, bro. It's what's going on within you. Your internal is messing you up. And this is going to help you finally rearrange that, set a new internal foundation so you can start moving forward. Stop holding back. Start taking yourself serious again. Start taking your business and your life serious again, because you can do anything, right? Like, you'll be able to actually create a reality that matches your true potential and help how you want to help and not be on the sideline and let other people just live their dream and just watch and then play victim. Like, hey, I've been there, bro. I've been there. So if you have any questions, reach out on Instagram at Rogelio Diaz Official. But this is the course. There's even a bonus module down here, right? To help you with your next steps. Guys, this is it. This is it, right? Much love, and I'll see you inside the course.